Good afternoon, Justin Middleton. Let's begin the warm-up session. Why did you choose to become a nurse?
There are several reasons why I chose nursing. First of all, many of my relatives are nurses, and their stories inspired me a lot. Besides, nursing is a profession with an ocean of opportunities both native and abroad. Above all, this is a service-oriented profession in which I can serve humanity. Hence, I chose nursing as my career.
Why did you choose OT?
It is my long-term ambition to work as a registered nurse in any English-speaking country, such as the UK, Ireland, and so on. To meet the requirements to register as a nursing professional there, I need to prove my English language proficiency. Hence, I chose OET to fulfill my dream. Moreover, OET is tailored according to the needs of nursing professionals, therefore, I believe I could perform well in this test.
What are the current trends in your profession?
Nursing is a dynamic profession, and changes happen daily. Nowadays, technology plays a vital role in my profession. For instance, paper records that we used in the past have been updated to electronic records. Besides, at present, we are following evidence-based practice, which means there is a scientific rationale for every procedure. Moreover, in the present day, a nurse can function as a nurse practitioner, which is equivalent to the position of a physician.
Do you have a role model?
Yes, I do. My role model is my mother. I follow many of the things that my mother does. It is from my mother that I learned the basics of kind behavior, decision-making, organizing skills, a polite and humble manner, and a helping and sharing mentality. The care and respect she gives to everyone makes me wonder sometimes. She is a perfect example of womanhood. I believe a nurse should possess all these qualities. She is my superhero.
Which is your favorite destination? Why?
My dream destination is Australia. The first and foremost thing is that Australia has a world-class healthcare system, and I can be a part of it. Secondly, the country has a better standard of living and economic and political stability. Besides, here, nurses are paid well and respected too. In addition, I have many friends and relatives over there, so they can help me during my initial days.
Your preparation time is over. Please start your OET Speaking roleplay.
Good morning, my name is Justin Middleton, one of the nurses here in the city clinic. May I know your name for the records, please?
Hi, Nurse Justin. My name is Mihiraa.
Mihiraa, I can see that you're quite upset. This must be a very difficult time for you, and I want you to know that you are not alone in this. I'm here to support you and provide as much guidance as I can. Let's start by talking about what brings you here today.
Thank you, Nurse Justin. I really don't know what to do anymore. Over the past few weeks, my father's behavior has changed so much, and it's frightening. What could be the cause of his unusual behavior?
Thank you for sharing how you're feeling. It sounds like you're going through a really difficult time, and it's completely understandable that you're frightened by these changes in your father's behavior. Mihiraa, it's good that you're seeking answers. To help us understand what might be going on, could you tell me more about the specific changes you've noticed?
Well, nurse, I will describe his behavior. He keeps forgetting things, where he left his glasses, what he was just talking about, even people's names. He's also been getting confused about what time it is and sometimes even where he is. The other day, he was trying to open the front door, thinking it was his bedroom. I'm scared he's getting worse.
I completely understand how overwhelming this must feel for you, Mihiraa. Watching a loved one struggle with memory and orientation can be heartbreaking, and it's normal to feel anxious. What you've described, memory loss, confusion about places and time, and difficulty recognizing familiar things, are common signs of early dementia. Dementia often starts with mild memory loss and confusion. People may struggle to recall recent events, find the right words, or misplace items frequently. They may also experience disorientation, such as forgetting familiar places or getting lost in once-known areas. These symptoms can make everyday tasks difficult, but early intervention and support can help manage them effectively.
Dementia, is it serious? How to treat dementia?
Yes, Mihiraa, what you're describing does align with the early stages of dementia. Dementia is a progressive condition, which means that the symptoms tend to get worse over time. Initially, a person may experience mild forgetfulness and occasional disorientation, but as the condition advances, speech difficulties, mood swings, and behavioral changes often become more pronounced. However, the rate of progression varies from person to person. Some people experience slow changes over many years, while others may notice a more rapid decline.
Is there anything we can do to help him? Or is this just something we have to accept?
Mihiraa, there are definitely ways to support him, and you don't have to go through this alone. There are memory clinics and cognitive therapy programs that can help keep his mind active. Home care services and dementia care organizations also provide professional assistance. Some medications can help manage symptoms and slow the progression of the disease. And importantly, there are support groups for families like yours, where you can connect with others going through the same challenges. I also want to acknowledge that being a caregiver is incredibly demanding. Taking breaks, seeking emotional support, and practicing self-care are essential. Burnout is a real concern, and ensuring that you have help, whether from family, professional carers, or support groups, will make a significant difference. Do you have any other concerns?
I just don't know how to talk to him anymore. Sometimes I try to explain something, and he gets frustrated because he doesn't understand. I don't know how to make things easier for him.
That's a very understandable concern, Mihiraa. Communication with someone experiencing dementia can be challenging, but there are ways to make it easier for both of you. Using a calm and reassuring tone is key. When speaking to him, try to use simple, clear language and short sentences. Instead of asking open-ended questions, give him choices, like, "Would you like tea or coffee?" rather than, "What do you want to drink?" Breaking tasks into small, manageable steps can also be helpful. For example, if he struggles with dressing, guide him one step at a time, first socks, then shoes, and so on. Additionally, engaging in activities that stimulate his memory can be beneficial. Looking through old photo albums, listening to familiar music, or even simple puzzles can provide comfort and keep his mind active.
That would be really helpful. I just want to make sure I'm doing everything I can for him.
You are already doing so much, Mihiraa, and it's clear how much you love your father. The fact that you're seeking guidance and support shows your deep commitment to his well-being. I'll provide you with some detailed resources on dementia care, local support groups, and professional care options. You don't have to do this alone, there is help available, and you're taking all the right steps.
Thank you so much, Nurse Justin. This conversation has given me a little more hope. I appreciate all your guidance.
You're very welcome, Mihiraa. Remember, you're not alone in this. If you ever need more support or have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Take care of yourself as well, and know that you're doing an incredible job supporting your father.